Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're going to start with a daily challenge today. It's Azazel. Wow, Azazel apparently has made it possible to get some pretty amazing scores here. Yeah, now I'm Isaac Baby now. I'm no longer Cash Cab, so look for Isaac Baby. I've decided that my Rocket League name has deserved to be changed for a while. Let's get going here. 50,000 points is a ridiculous score. I mean, it's almost indicative of fighting Mega Satan. That was a really, really good situation. I'm actually going to use the Fool card to get out right away. Okay, kind of a ridiculous amount of Spirit Hearts so far. I honestly don't know how you get 50,000 points on a run that goes down to the chest or the dark room. Outside of never getting hit, which may... The Spirit Hearts are just ridiculous so far. May indeed be possible. We're gonna try it at the very least, but usually, like, those kind of runs... Are you actually kidding me with the number of Spirit Hearts here? Usually these kind of runs pop out at, like, or top out, I should say, at, like, 44, 45 for me, depending on the damage penalty. I thought we'd shoot all of the poop in case we got, like, petrified poop, and maybe then we could shoot all the other poop and get, you know, money out of it, and maybe that's a seam that will eventually grow for us, but, apparently, you just want to shoot all the poop because there's a huge chance that it is Spirit Hearts. We're averaging like 1.6 Spirit Hearts per room right now, which is a little bit insane. My thinking is actually, wouldn't it be hilarious if you actually just played the self-sacrifice room from this point onwards and finished this daily in like a minute and, well, if you're fighting Mega Satan with base Azazel, probably a little longer than that, but a little longer than just a couple of minutes, but still, like... It's ridiculous the amount of survivability we've gotten early here. I really feel like that 50,000 point score is almost indicative of either finding a seam or never getting hit. So rather than look for a seam, which I may not be amazing at, why don't we just try to never get hit? I'm excited for that little possibility. That is not our secret room, so I guess we'll head down to the next floor. Again, could have played the self-sacrifice room, but let's not chance it too hard. Either way, this is probably going to be a quick daily, because we're Azazel. Usually Azazel runs down to the chest. If you're rushing 20 minutes, 15 minutes, if you get some good items, so all things considered, this should be a quick daily either way, but the fact that the scores were so high, it surprises me, although, you know, Europa and Aluk are both pretty amazing players, so... It's possible that maybe there's a seam that I will find or I won't find that they found that'll sell it as well. I don't know. This would be a great opportunity to get a little closer towards Spun. In a way, like I said, it's a huge advantage to know that there's big scores coming into this, because I feel like way less nervous. Algiz, okay. Hanged Man is pretty worthless. I feel way less nervous about taking things like pills, because I'm like, well... Obviously, the pills are probably good if the run is so good, which is a little bit of a... You know, you can't really bank on that, I suppose. You know, it's like saying, because the food tastes good, the ingredients must be clean or something like that. That's not necessarily how it works. Am I really going to go for just never getting hit? The answer to that question is a ridiculously optimistic and probably unrealistic yes. So I did just use an Algiz rune to save us half of a Spirit Heart. And I would do it again... Gosh darn it. Obviously, we're not at any risk of dying anytime soon, but, every little hit of damage is tragic. Every little dumb damage turns me off. It doesn't really, that's, you know, that's the police. Get down, it's the police! Every little thing she does is match. That's, you know. You think they ever tried that? Sting, and then there was also Andy something, and then there was the bassist. I don't know any of the members of the police. Knock knock. Who is it? It's the police. Everybody get down on the ground. Please don't stand so close to me. Maybe not. So we got Magic Mush, and then Dark Matter. Oh, and then Mom's Knife as well. Okay. Well, that's gonna annoy people that we picked up Mom's Knife, but all things considered, that's a pretty good floor, I'd say. We got Mom's Knife, the best all stats up / damage multiplier in the game, probably. And then also another damage upgrade that also comes with a Fear Shot. So, pretty solid situation to find ourselves in. One of the most ridiculously overpowered dailies so far. I guess I have already... No, I used the Fool card to get out of our first floor there. Addicted. My thinking is... I know this is ridiculous, by the way. But my thinking is, let's not go to the curse room until we can see if we can get out for free. It's probably not realistic to never take damage. He says, knowing that he's had no runs out of 1,000 where he's never been hit, you know, even on lost runs. I guess that's true. On some of our first lost runs, maybe we didn't get hit. The first ones that were actually successful. On one of them, we got brought back with Guppy's collar, but I guess on one of them, we never got hit. Or maybe we got 9 lives? I can't remember. No, we did it without 9 lives, I think. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying it's still unrealistic. But we're gonna give it the good goddamn try that it deserves. And I will make probably a minor mistake in picking up Azazel. But I don't care. I still want to be as zany as possible, he says, while holding like the least zany combination of items one could possibly imagine. This is inarguably one of the best dailies. Ha ha ha! No. We're not taking glass cannon here. It's inarguably one of the best daily seeds I've ever seen in my fairly comprehensive Afterbirth daily experience. You know, dailies are something that I've done fairly consistently since November. So, you know, if this strikes me, especially this early, as one of the most powerful I've ever seen. I mean, we just one-shot Mega Fatty. That doesn't happen, man. It's like less than a shot on Krampus there. Oh, bullshit! My knife was pointed in the wrong direction. My knife was pointed in the wrong direction. What burns me up just greases my pole about that one. Ooh, probably black candle, I guess. Is that we could have known. We could have known that we could have stopped it. Because there was I mean, we saw that TNT barrel coming in, or going out, I should say. That's not a secret room? Well, where the hell's the secret room then? Is it possible that it's here? Wow, that's a strange one. On the bright side, we get to go into our curse room for free. What is it, Kate? I just, my wife sighed and gasped really loudly, and then I asked her what's wrong, and she's shouted, "You would not believe."
They took this out of the Roomba.
They took
They bit it off.
They bit one of the vacuum brushes out of the Roomba.
They bit it off, and then Ruko's playing with it.
They've surmounted their nemesis. Our robotic vacuum has been defeated.
Oh my god.
I guess you just throw it out.
No.
That's in the first they make the floor all furry, and then they kill the machine that removes the fur from the floor. Kate, you and I should make sure we renew our life insurance. Because they're getting too smart. Oh, I don't want to do this room all over again. We also have no reason to take that, unfortunately. I'm not going to get the points for killing Mega Fatty there. I don't think there's anything I can do about that room, honestly. Hopefully that doesn't end up being a huge problem. See, I was worried that one of the cats was, like, sick or something like that. But instead, they're just sick. Like, they're a supervillain. That robot vacuum costs, like, half as much as your life. I mean, it's not a high-end Roomba, but at the same time, you shouldn't be biting the brushes out of it and playing with it like it's the corpse of your enemy. That's like this is a step too far, I'd say. So we do want to do... Ooh, Daddy Longlegs is really good. We do want to do double key room. In order to do double key room, we're going to need preferably 2 more keys. I totally did not buy anything from the shop on the last floor. Did we have money? I thought I had close to enough money. Then the secret room didn't contain money. So I'm assuming I didn't have enough money. I'm going to hope so, because Black Candle actually could be a... Oh, that was really bad damage, actually. It's probably not going to be a major concern, but it's possible, I guess. I don't know, do you even take 9 volt in this situation? We don't have a spacebar item to back it up, so... Sort of feel like it's a little overkill. Okay, honestly, we can't take that damage. I know I said I was going to do this whole run taking 0 damage. That's obviously not going to happen now. But we can't afford to take damage like that. That's too far. Mom's coin purse, and we've already seen that. Range down is fairly meaningless. Infested is okay. Hematemesis is okay. 48-hour energy is meaningless. Okay, let's go back to that double key room. Honestly, the best thing for us might be if it's a 5 room. That way, we can get the exploration bonus from this floor and the next floor, and we have, like, way more than enough time to do them both. I mean, we're 5 minutes ahead of schedule, which is relatively unheard of. To be 5 minutes ahead of schedule 8 minutes into the run is a very solid place to be. Well, obviously that's not going to be a secret room. We will do our curse room. Now that we've taken some damage, I don't mind taking a little bit more. It's a slippery slope, unfortunately. More 48-hour energies, I guess we'll hold them. And we still got 4 keys. Thanks to the 2 of spades, which we didn't have to pop. Actually, probably should have saved for a swag bonus. But again, as mentioned on the last daily, kind of trying to wean myself out of, you know, being 100% concerned. We already checked this one. Yeah. Being 100% concerned about stuff like swag bonus. More just concerned with having a fun time on the daily. Well, we have a trinket now if we want one. Nah, I think we just go for the Mom's Eye, even though it's unlikely to help us out too much, you know, might as well give it a shot. It's not, I mean, I guess Demon's Tail might be better, but that's about it. Head down to the next floor. At this point, I was gonna say Krampus's head would be good for us, but obviously we can't get that. But, you know, Krampus's head, 48-hour energy would be good. I guess a really big one would be Shoop to Whoop. Infinite range, tons of damage, because we have tons of damage. And, I guess anything defensive. Crystal Ball, maybe? I mean, if we're really trying for a seam here, it's kind of the wrong run on which to do it, to be honest with you. That's one of the best times I've ever handled that room, honestly. Because we're already going to the dark room of the chest all the way down, so... You know, we're pretty much good to go. We could play the self-sacrifice room, and honestly, we're strong enough to beat Mega Satan for sure already. The question becomes, you know, do we want to do it just for shits and giggles? And I think the answer is probably no, because if I ended up doing it, and, you know, even if there's like a 25% chance that we lose as a result of my idiocy, I'd feel like an idiot. It would leave us with like a 10-minute video. That's two different things there. I would feel like an idiot, and it would leave us with a 10-minute video, which people would probably be none too pleased about. Okay, inside of our shop here, Diplopia. I think you have to take it, and you use it for boss rush. We did it, I think it was even on the last daily, but I recorded a few more non-daily episodes since, but just a regular chest out of a tinted rock is kind of surprising. Yeah, you can use Diplopia, and then just pick whatever item you want the most. It's better if you have a Yara rune to go along with it, but, or sorry, a Perthro rune to go along with it, but choose the item that you like the most to take, but first Diplopia everything, and then you get one copy of everything on kind of like the inner ring, and then the outer ring will be whatever you chose. Okay, easy kill on War for sure. Again, we're like 5 or 6 minutes ahead of schedule. This could be a second secret room. It is not. That's not really been our strong suit so far. This feels like a secret room, though. Might be hemorrhaging points a little bit when it comes to exploration bonuses. How could you not be in a great position on this run, though? You know what I mean? Like, if you're doing this run right now, you might be looking at it and saying, like, oh, this is incredibly overpowered. Well, it is, but... I mean, isn't everybody gonna be exceptionally... We gotta take Tapeworm. Isn't everybody gonna be exceptionally overpowered on this run? I would expect so. Tapeworm's a little bit of a... it's a blessing and a curse. I think it's mostly a blessing, but the problem is, you know, we kind of got used to the way that it worked before. I don't think we need that. We kind of got used to the way that the knife worked before, and the big thing with the knife is not necessarily range, it's just knowing... having a sense, I guess, of where to... aim it, and how much power to put on the aim in order to leave it on top of the enemy as long as possible. The good news is, though, we will be able to stay further away and reach that point, but there might be a slight adjustment period. Remember that movie, The Adjustment Bureau? With Matt Damon and Emily Blunt? I don't remember. Might not be Emily Blunt. You might say, Northern Line, why did you bring up The Adjustment Bureau starring Matt Damon and Emily Blunt? Well, it's just, you know, I just wanted to see if you remembered. It seems like a movie that, you know, I saw it. I thought it was okay. But also at the same time, a little bit forgettable. I thought maybe... I just wanted to make sure it stayed in the public consciousness. I mean, people worked for a year and a half on that movie. That might be somebody's script, you know, that's been their baby for like 20 years. Just want to make sure they're getting credit where credit is due. Are we going to do Boss Rush? Oh, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun, and also we will do Boss Rush because, of course we will. We're going to kill every enemy in one hit, effectively. And Diplopia is actually really useful there as well. But first, item room, shop. Oh, little dangerous there. Hey, unlimited keys is nice as well. An arcade, which I don't really want to take advantage of. I will take number 2, because I like number 2. And it will probably result in us taking more damage. But the real problem is that Abel is going to shit it back at me a lot. Or shoot my shit back at me a lot, which is annoying. But we should be able to fart some out here. Maybe get some spirit hearts. Look, I'm not going to spend much more time than that right there. Let's try secret room access, which we actually could just fart for, but... Oh, it can't be there. Again, I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, the secret rooms can't be adjacent to a tiny room, so they could be fucking anywhere here. Okay. Maybe here? Alright, let's just go fight the boss. I've decided that secret rooms are not worth my time. Mostly because they just frustrate me now. And that's me projecting, but still. Yes, we will take Rotten Baby. It's a great item. And then inside of Boss Rush, we only get 2 items. Okay, this is a weird one. We need to think about this. I think you Diplopia. And then you take the real Deadeye. Take fake Deadeye. And then you take real Deadeye. Okay, one second. Take Forget Me Now. And then you take the fake Deadeye. And that'll get rid of the other Forget Me Now, right? Yes. Okay, and then we immediately pop it. We've done this before. You immediately pop the Forget Me Now, and then go back and do this floor again to get the maximum exploration bonus. I know this may seem ridiculous, but this is actually a situation that we've had before. As unusual as that sounds, we've had a Forget Me Now on Boss Rush before, and Mathis kicked our ass on the daily on that day, and I was like, how the hell did he do it? And it turns out his secret was just using the Forget Me Now immediately to get more exploration bonus on the Depths 1. So we lost a little bit of time in my thinking there, my thought process, but at the same time, we're going to gain a lot of points from exploration, and it's kind of a fun way to handle things. You know, it's not like it's just a boring strategic choice. There's some, you know, there's an extra item room, there's an extra shop. We'll maybe just buy this. Take the pill for retrovision. Got the Hierophant, well worth it. So hopefully this ends up actually being the right decision. If it's the wrong decision, I'll be a little disappointed because we've seen this exact, well, a very similar situation before and made the wrong decision there as well. But I know that, at least in our last encounter with Forget Me Now on Boss Rush, this was the right idea. Which is also going to slow the run down, but it's slowing it down in a fashion that I'd consider productive. Hey, a pill. The pill was one makes you small. That's not too terrible. Again, have you seen the secret rooms fucking with me here? It's getting a little ridiculous. Whether or not you perceive them as fucking with me probably depends on whether, you know, you think I'm placing them in a good location or you think that maybe I'm being a little bit of an idiot about it. That can happen as well. Unfortunately, just going to blow this guy up. We definitely need to make sure that we can do the Hush fight as well. That's fairly inconsequential. Or it's something we shouldn't necessarily be too concerned about. Obviously, we want to do it, but we will be able to do it. I mean, this run is good. I think you probably keep the Devil over the... over 48-hour energy. And I feel a little weird about it, because 48-hour energy, I'm like, well, what if you get the shovel? What if you get, you know, deck of cards or something? Or what if you get crystal ball? But you know, I don't think it matters. Emperor doesn't seem that worthwhile on a daily. I really don't think it matters if you get any of those items. I think what matters the most is your speed at getting through rooms. That was obviously horrible damage, by the way. Almost done. I'm just trying to avoid shitting out a number 2 bomb on this fight. On boss rush, you know, whatever happens, happens. But take the second copy of the negative just to get negative points for no reason. I think we'll pop the devil on this floor, hope that we get another one for the Hush fight. And then we got Mom's eyeshadow, which has transformed us into Mom. Is that meaningful? I would say probably not so much. Okay, 2 waves down. I'm gonna try to keep pretty good counts so I can get an idea of where we stand. 3 waves down. I think there's 15, so this will be 4 waves down, please, before he creates too many enemies. Daddy Longlegs, you can take out the trash. Alright. Whoa! Alright, there's 1/3 done. Now, what do I want to see when we finish this? Honestly, I just want to stack up more damage. Because at this point, it's just funny. Like, we're doing so much damage as is. It's kind of humorous. I think that was wave 8, by the way. So this will be wave 10 then, because we had a wave intervening. So this is 2/3, I think. Let's see if we were right there. So we're going to do a countdown. This will be 1. What's a count up, technically? Please. Please. That's 1. So watch a grown man count to 5. 2. When this guy pops up, at least. 3. This is going to be another fairly fast one, if we can at least land the shot. 4 will be this one. And then 17. Oh, get it. This is number 5. Number 5, are you kidding? Who do you think you are? I am. Might be off by 1. Yeah, that didn't seem like the right wave to end on. This should be our last wave, then. Yeah, that was easy. Honestly, I think we don't take Anarchist Cookbook. Even though we don't have a spacebar item, why give up 20 points for something that we are never going to use in our entire lives? Scarred Womb 1. Scarred Womb 1, won't you come wash away the rain? I don't know. I mean, I feel like this run's going really well right now. From a relative standpoint. I've probably taken less damage than the average player, even though I've taken more damage than I would like. Which sounds like really cocky, but mostly I mean, I'm not happy with some of the damage that I've taken, but knowing how the damage penalty often shakes out, we're probably a cut below, you know, Iluk and Europa, but compared to the average person on this run, we're probably doing alright. I think a lot of people will probably whiff on Forget Me Now when they'll take Deadeye from Boss Rush, so I think that's going to be something that's going to give us a lot of points, and, you know, allow us to do a second floor there and have a little bit more fun. That's one of my favorite seams. Like, when I found out that Mathis beat us... Ooh, let's take Sack Dagger only. When I found out that Mathis beat us on that daily, I was... and by us, I mean me. I was disappointed. Then when he told me how, I was like, how did this motherfucker do it? He tried to spin it like it was a damage penalty thing, which was hilarious to me. He tried to spin it like, well, it looks like it's a combination of my exploration bonus and my damage bonus. People tweeted me and they're like, don't listen to that guy. He had like 500 less points of damage, but at the same time, he had like 3,000 more in exploration. So it's really the exploration that can sell that one. So that's how you can make up a lot of points in a surprising fashion and have a good time doing it, if I do say so myself. So what are we doing here? Well, if it's not obvious, it's not to sound too rude or anything. If it's not obvious, it's a good idea for us to explore the entirety of these floors before we go down and fight the Hush. We're not going to die against the Hush. At least we really shouldn't die against the Hush. We know we're not going to take anything from this upcoming deal with the devil because we've already seen it. Should look for secret rooms if possible. And definitely, you know, boss trap, mob trap rooms if we can. But we got teleported out of the last one, so we didn't really have too much of a choice in the matter. Obviously, this will not be a secret room. And that's yet another self-sacrifice room. Could be a secret room here. Which I'm very happy about because I definitely do not want to backtrack. We're not going to blow up that guy for more money. We might need the bombs. Probably not, but it is a theoretical possibility. Waste a key for no reason. Lower your swag bonus. But hey, I got to notice that there was a tinted rock there. Okay, boss number 1 is going to be Skolex. Not too bad. Annoying a lot of the time, but because we have so much damage out of our mom's knife, as long as we can just hit him a little, we should be fine. Especially if he ever pops up, which usually, you know, Skolex is wont to do, he's totally done. No, you gotta pop up with your vulnerable tail, mister. He's so close. There we go. We'll take Mom's underwear. We don't need the extra range, and we're already transformed into Mom, so it seems like kind of a waste, but whatever. At least we didn't take Anarchist Cookbook, because if we take an Anarchist Cookbook, I don't trust myself to not use Anarchist Cookbook, you know? Could have been bad. Alright, these guys are dead. We have so much time. We're definitely not going to miss out on the Hush fight from a timer standpoint. Telepills. Chariot just seems more valuable to me. We can use it to probably prevent a little bit of damage on the Hush fight. You know, if we're about to get hit by a continuum shot or something, just pop this and run in, do a little damage, make a little love, get down tonight. But are we gonna have any chance of getting to 50,000? It's such a tall order. Like, 50k is huge. Normally, that would be like a really, really good, Retrovision. No, that would be a really, really good Mega Satan run. Like, 50k is at the point where it's approaching, like, the highest scored runs I've ever had. So, I don't really know what we can do to get there, honestly. Whipworm kind of accomplishes a similar thing, I guess, to Tapeworm in this context, but... So, I really... I mean, I'm kind of just gonna do the daily... And then hope, I'm going to do the daily my own way, I guess, and hope that, oh my god, please. We probably should have taken Satanic Bible, but I think it's largely irrelevant either way, but we're just going to do the daily my way and hope that we get to that score, even though that's probably, you know, not too likely. I guess that was my bad with number 2. I guess the other thing is that maybe you rarely see a Mega Satan, or sorry, a chest or a darkroom run, darkroom I guess now that we have the negative confirmed, take like 30 minutes. Usually they're like 40, 45, even longer sometimes. So maybe this is a byproduct, that high score is a byproduct of the time being so low. Because really, like, we're steamrolling absurdly here. We're at 24 minutes, and we did the Depths 2 twice, and Boss Rush, which is like... certainly a lot faster than you'd be expecting to go on an average run, which should let you know once and for all this is not an average run. In case it wasn't abundantly clear based on the incredible items we have. That is just throwing away points for no reason there. I do like when the enemy starts next to the red poop. That's a strange location for a secret room, but it totally fits. Now we will blow this up for money because could have gotten 2 out of it. Seemed like a better value proposition. If they give us the chance to take Satanic Bible, I think I will take it. It'll pay for itself quickly enough to almost certainly be worthwhile. Second secret room? Nothing, man. Just whiffing non-stop on that one. Now, this is the most annoying part if you have to deal with, like, multiple turrets, but actually the second turret was the last one there. We got so lucky to not get hit by number 2. They are going to give us a deal with the devils. That's the boss door. You freaking idiot! Wait a minute, maybe they didn't give us a deal with the devil then. But if they did, I walked through the boss door and made myself look like a complete idiot. Alright, that's okay. We're on the Hush fight. 34,000. Humbling bundle for sure. Battery baby is worthless because of my own, actions. I guess you take Ball of Tar over Rubber Cement. And you definitely take the mulligan, even though it might not work that well with Mom's knife. And then you hope for a cricket's head in here. Okay, great for swag bonus. And not going to say no to the luck upgrade, or to Fate's reward for that matter. Battery baby isn't worth anything. 5 cents for 2 keys. Didn't change our score at all. Pretty fly, okay, that's worth buying. And then a strength card. Yeah, you know what, let's take the strength card in here, and we'll save the chariot for later. No flies with the mulligan? No, wait, that's rotten, baby. Trying to see if we generate any flies ourselves. I see flies on the screen, but... Okay, Now that you are dead. I mean, I don't think the mulligan was a total whiff either way, but... At least for... Maybe we'll get, flies out of Fate's Reward. That was very close to taking some seriously dumb damage. Okay, that's good. I feel good for the Hush fight here. We're gonna get through the first phase very easily. Thing you want to watch out for is, you know, your own number 2 bombs. We sent one down there. I don't know if we confuse him, if we stop him from being able to do some of his attacks with, like, our number 2 bombs or the butt bomb's toxic effect, but take what we can get. Thinking the extra damage from strength is probably going to cut, like, another, you know, 30 seconds to a minute off of this fight. Hopefully, at least. Assuming it even stacks with Magic Mush, which I think it does. Okay, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity for a butt bomb. Do a little crowd control. Lucky me. Now, the continuum shots are exactly what I don't want to have to deal with right now, so we're just going to try to play, like, maximum aggression here. Good. Get these off. I don't think those things can grow when there's when they're confused. At least I hope not. Look, I'm trying to find any way to spin number 2 into, like, an objective positive here. Okay. Oh my god, look at the damage we do when he's unarmored. Like, did you see? We took off, like, probably 5% of his HP in one mom's knife shot. It's the importance of being Azazel, man. Please, pop up. I beg you. Oh, we almost got him. Continuum shots may be better than beams of light from heaven for us. He's dead. We're going to go back for that chariot card, even though I doubt we'll get much use out of it. No battery, baby, I guess. Still trying to find out how in the Sam Hill we're going to get another 12,000 points out of this run. I would suggest that it's probably a little unlikely, but I may be mistaken. Hey, Humbling Bundle could give... Maybe there's, like, a hidden maximum swag bonus somewhere here, which is also the name of my new clothing store, Maximum Swag Bonus. At the very least, this is going to be a contender for, like, the highest scored... Wow, that's bad. The highest scored non-Mega Satan daily I've ever had. Rib of Greed is pretty much worthless right now. This is what I'm thinking, is like blank card Yera right now. It's blank rune. It's Awaz. But it gave us another blank rune, which was Yera. Okay. Maybe we should have taken blank rune down. I just hate relying on blank rune to be Yera, or even Perthro. You get down there and it's like, Hagalas. And you're, okay, fantastic. Lucky me. What a time to be alive. It destroys all the rocks down here, of which there are none. Okay, keep cracking here. That's gonna hurt. No, wow, we got out of the way. Not saying I deserve, like, a Congressional Medal of Honor or something. I'm just a little surprised. It looked fairly likely we'd get hit there. Well, we'll just keep playing our run. Pretty much still rolling on that HP we had from the very first floor. And to be honest with you, we're approaching part of the game where I'm pretty much just interested in steamrolling. So I'm kind of tempted to just go fight the boss. At the very least, we'll just go fight the boss. Thought maybe that bomb would come out. And we'll see how things look. Like, we could leave if we want. We don't have to, though. But I probably will. Because I know myself. But where is that extra little... the divining rod of points? You know, I think the guiding principle is, if I was playing this run the way I wanted to play this run, would I go down to the next floor? And the answer would be yes. So let's live our life according to that principle. 43,000. So we need to get like another 4,000 points on this floor. And then have a decent bonus to win it. I don't think that's gonna happen, man. But we're gonna be up there. Like, this is gonna be... it's gonna be a great score. I have no idea where we're gonna be on the leaderboards. I would suggest probably within the top 1,000, but this is certainly a run that I would expect pretty much anyone with with a level of Isaac's skill to have a great opportunity to score amazingly on. So I wouldn't be surprised to see us, you know, at near the bottom of the top 1,000, if that makes sense. You know, be in like 900th or something. I also wouldn't be surprised to see us at like in the top 200. But I don't know how, you know, we've distinguished ourselves, if we have distinguished ourselves over the general population there. So it beats me, honestly. It's arguable that this was a little bit of a bold use of the Chariot card, but I don't like that room. It opens up our slot to use on other stuff as well. Could be a secret. No, that's Mega Satan. That's probably not a secret room. Neither is that. I wonder how many points in swag bonus we've lost for wasting bombs looking for secret rooms at this point. Versus the number of exploration points we've gotten for finding said secret rooms. I don't know. Might be an uncomfortable reality to have to face. Good. Good. Oh, not good. It's pretty amazing. We basically did this whole run without picking up a spacebar item. We should have had Satanic Bible, which actually might have accounted for some of our point difference. Because you get a bonus when you finish based on the number of black cards, don't you? Like, you have... The more HP you have, the more it counts for swag or something? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Somehow didn't get hit there. We already checked there for a secret room, did we not? Money equals power is really good. As if we weren't OP already. Now this floor, we will explore everything. Wonder what happens if you find a self-sacrifice room on this floor, and then you teleport. You think you could eke a few... Oh, sure, why not? You think you could eke a few extra 1,000 points out of it? I know you'd get the damage penalty, and then you'd teleport to the very floor we're on right now. But then you'd also get a bonus for teleporting? Or am I losing it right now? Let's not concern ourselves too much. Well, 50,000 is not plausible right now. Not a secret room. 47 is very plausible. I think 47 we're gonna be at. And this floor, I may as well, you know, take every available opportunity, get as many points as we can, unless there's like, ooh, that's what actually I was gonna say. There's like a bunch of runes down here. Anything could happen. Berkano, the Gauze. Okay, pop the Gauze, get the points. Pop Berkano, get the flies and spiders. Blank rune. It ended up being Algiz. And then we have Perthrow and Awaz. Awaz should give us nothing. Perthrow we can reroll into something else. Or we can, you know, reroll an item into something else. Well, we're going to be at almost max HP anyway, so I don't think Satanic Bible would have saved us very much heartache there. Or given us very many points, rather. So we Perthrowed that into Harlequin Baby. At this point, we, like, super don't need it, so let's just go finish this one off. Although I think maybe secret room here? Whatever. I'm ready to go down here and see how this looks. I can, you know, safely say that we gave our all on this daily. Very, very small misplays and a little bit of scattered bad damage, but apart from that, a pretty great performance. Mostly because the RNG was amazing. And we go in here, we're probably going to be at 48, 49. 49, 7 something. Puts us one below Europa. Europa beat us by 16 points, 15 points. Oh my god. That's some damage penalty right there, but that's so hilarious, actually. Well, there you are. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.